Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So there was again a snowfall yesterday night. Now there's a very thick layer of snow where I'm walking. Might be seeing a video over here. The main topic of today's video is that I want to update you guys what is the current situation of UK going on. Here I will be talking about the vaccination program, how's the vaccination program going on, and according to that, when will this lockdown be ending. And then secondly, I want to talk about the new quarantine rules which have been given by the UK government just yesterday. I was reading the news, so I want to update you on that. And thirdly, I want to provide you with some links which will be really useful when you just arrive in UK, and even like if in your own country, these links will be useful. And one of them is Amber Students, and they have been kind enough to sponsor this video, so I'll be talking about them as I go through in the video. So first of all, let's talk about the vaccination program. The vaccination program in United Kingdom started in early January, and they were like vaccination given to anyone who was above 70 years of age, and this was the age category which was most vulnerable to coronavirus, and UK government gave them the priority and the vaccination rolled out, and they were the ones who got the vaccination for the very first time. And now I was reading the news on starting February, early February, and I was reading that they have given the vaccines to more than 10 million people. So that's a crazy number, that's a 10 million number. Now think about this, the population in United Kingdom is about 75 million. Now they've already vaccinated 10 million people in just 1 month. So that means maybe like more 6 months to go for, and everyone will be vaccinated. If you think like ideally, they will be waiting for everyone to be vaccinated, then opening like the full lockdown, because with that they will be getting the surety that everyone has been vaccinated and everyone in the United Kingdom is safe from the coronavirus. However, as from the news I've been reading is that officially the lockdown, even in my last update I said you, the lockdown is until 1st of March, and there's a discussion on mid of February, might be 14th or 15th February, there's a discussion. So it's like next week they'll be having a discussion that what will be their next step after March onwards. Are they going to extend the lockdown, or are they going to open schools first, and then so on? They will be opening the hospitality sector, and then finally the universities and the community places. So that is a decision that the government has to still make, and might be in the mid-February, as I said you, they have got a meeting, and that is when you will be getting the latest update thereafter. So the key takeaway is that you guys can be happy that the vaccination program has rolled out really well. It has been effective as well, because I was also seeing the charts. I'll be putting one of that here. You can see that in the last year, in like April, May, it was a spike, and then it went down in the month of September. Then again, there was like a second wave in all of this last month, and the coronavirus cases went high. Then finally now with this vaccination program, the cases are again coming down. Now still there are like tens of thousands of cases which are coming every single day. That's why it's like a bit alarming that this situation is a bit critical. However, be like rest assured that the cases are coming down from the graph you can see, and there's like a significant difference as we compared it to the previous few months. So I would say that be optimistic, and I definitely think that by the month of September everything is going to be opening back again, at least the restaurants and the hospitality sector. So it's like a good news for you guys. Now let's talk about the second topic, which are the new rules for the quarantine and little bit about the flights as well. Now the very first rule is, now there are few countries that are in the red list country zones. Now this red list are basically where the coronavirus cases are very high. And what the UK government has done is that now for all of these red list countries, they have to book their hotel, and they have to do their quarantine period in a hotel. Now hotel has got a charge of about 1700 to 1800 pounds. So the people from the red list countries, they have to be giving that money to the hotel. They have to do the pre-booking of these hotels. So once they have done the pre-booking, they will be staying there for 10 days and they will be quarantining over there. So this is the rule number 1. And for this red list countries, India is not in the red list country, so you can be happy again here. You don't have to go through this rigorous procedure and have to spend like this 1600 to 1700 pounds on a hotel for 10 days. However, for you guys, for like people who are coming not from the red list countries, like for example India and like various other countries, for them the rule is that they can quarantine in the rooms. So basically you'll be booking your accommodation in UK, and you can do your quarantine period in your room itself. But the change in the rule is that you have to do your COVID test. You have to pre-book from India itself. Now you have to do two things. First of all, pre-book your accommodation, and secondly you have to pre-book your COVID test. Now it is very mandatory The first COVID test is before 72 hours of your flight. One COVID test is that which you will be doing from your own country. Second COVID test will be on day 2 of your quarantine period. And then third COVID test will be on day 8 of your quarantine period. So now you have to do this 3 tests, and that is how you can leave this quarantine period and you can enjoy the outside hustle and bustle of United Kingdom. So these are the few changes which are there, and I would say that really abide to these rules because they're imposing very high amount of fines and charges. So make sure you guys are abiding to that once you're coming to UK. It feels like my hand has been frozen and I'm holding the selfie stick and I'm not able to actually hold the selfie stick anymore. However, now I want to talk about Amber students. Now this Amber student is an accommodation portal. They will be having all of this accommodation listed in their portal. And all you need to do is basically you have to filter the location. For example, my university is University of Strathclyde. It's in Glasgow and I want accommodation in Glasgow. All I'll be doing is there's a link in the description below. Click that link. It will be taking you to the Amber students. Just filter the location. In my case, I'll be filtering Glasgow. And now there are few accommodations. I already know, for example, Kylie Park, Buchanan View, XYZ. There will be accommodations available close to your university and you'll be able to find through this link. So you'll be able to filter all that accommodations. Simply you can book that accommodations, or otherwise if you've got any doubt, any query, you can just give a message to this Amber student. They are really helpful people, because even last time I've been getting some positive feedback from the students that they have been utilizing this platform and the procedure was really smooth for the booking. And the other thing, the best thing about this portal is that many of the accommodations have got this COVID-19 cancellation policy, which is really must. Think about the students who were coming in the January intake and they were having flight ban. So they had to actually cancel their accommodations. And Amber student was again flexible. The accommodation which they had this COVID-19 cancellation policy, which is really a must during such unprecedented times. So I would highly recommend you guys that please do check the link in the description. Click there. If you're able to find the accommodation yourself, straight away book it. You'll be having the COVID-19 cancellation policy, but also check with the accommodation as well. If you've got any doubt or query, just send them to Amber students. So this was the first useful link which you'll be finding in the description below. The second one is for the SIM cards. Now any students who are already coming to UK, now I have put one more link in the description. It is for gift gap SIM cards. You can buy that SIM cards. All you need to do is click on the link, and it's very simple. All you have to do is just put your address in the particular box which they will be showing you in the application form. Just fill the address and you'll be getting the SIM card delivered to your own house. So well, now you have got 2 things sorted. You've got your accommodation sorted, and also for the COVID test, might be I will just try to put one more link as well for COVID test as well. So it will be taking you to the official government website. You don't have to pay any money here for the COVID test, nothing at all. So I'll be putting that link. All you need to do is, now first of all, pre-book your accommodation. As I said, book your accommodation. Now let's say my accommodation is in Glasgow. Now I'll be going to that link which will be taking me to the COVID centers in that location. Now basically I'll be filtering their Glasgow in the COVID test centers in the Glasgow, and basically I'll be just booking on 2nd day of my quarantine and 8th day of my quarantine, and that is free of cost. All you have to pay is for your traveling cost and just maybe book the center which is close to your home. You can just go there by walking. So I'll be putting this useful links in the description below for you guys who are coming here in UK, and I really hope that you find this video valuable. So if you did, please make sure to like and also comment your feedback. Also, even if you're coming to XYZ university, make sure to put the name of that university which you're coming in. Might be you find your friends and students through this YouTube channel. So consider doing that, and also subscribe the channel for regular updates. Thank you so much and have a nice day. I really hope that you also enjoy the snow in the background this time. Bye, have a nice day ahead.